Hey folks, Kilo Echo Zero Victor India Mike, the Travelin Ham. I'm going to take you through my checklist process that I go through before every activation. And it all starts right here on the tailgate. All right, so what I have here is my station mock setup. So I've got all the connections made. I've hooked up the battery. I've hooked up the antenna. Now, a lot of times with the vertical antenna, I'll go ahead and set it up and receive signals. We're going to be using the in-fed half wave today on this operation, so I'm not going to do that here, but I do have it all hooked up, so I'm sure I've got all the connectors that I need, and I won't get out there without an antenna. I'll just double check and make sure I've got my mast to lean up in a tree, and I've got plenty of rope in here that I can use to attach this to the mast. After that, I'm actually going to turn the radio on. It'd be interesting to see if I can actually hear a signal with the antenna just sitting there all wound up. But at any rate, you know, I still know it's receiving. And if anything, I'm just picking up some interference there. Oh, there we go. And then from there, okay, I'll go somewhere where I don't hear someone. I'll hit the button and watch that red light. Okay, that red light comes on. I know I'm transmitting, the radio's working fine, the battery's working obviously because this is on. I know the antenna's working. I have a working station here. The only other thing I check at this point is I'll go into the pack here and make sure I've got a way to log. All right, and I've always got my phone with me so I could log that way too, but I hate doing that. So I've got the Right in the Rain log there in the pack. Okay, so that's step one of my checklist process. I have an operating station. No matter what else, I know I'm gonna get up there with an operating station. Here's the second part. Now, on the notes on my phone, of course it went to sleep the moment I put it on camera. I have an activation checklist here on my phone, and you can see, looking down the side, all the line items, and I have asterisks next to all of them. So what I'll do this time is I go through my checklist, I will erase the asterisks, and I'll go through that process gradually, starting with the first one, which you see says operational station. Okay, so I'll start there and I'll delete the asterisks there, and I'll just go through and make sure I got everything. I may have a few things that I want to add to this still too. Turn that noise box off. And there will be some things in here that I know I won't need. Like often I won't need the bear spray. I do today because we're in the mountains of Oklahoma. So we will take a bear spray, and I'll go through all this list and check them all off one at a time. Here we go. Okay, I've made the first run through with the activation checklist. I had to get a watch. It's good for logging, of course. And I didn't have an HT yet, so I got that. Also got my battery charger. I don't anticipate needing this little block charger, but yeah, in case we're up there longer than we intend and need more charge. It's an emergency backup thing. So that covers all the radio stuff. Now it's just getting things like water, any snacks I want to take, and with the weather today, maybe a rain jacket in here to the pack, and then I'll load it all up. Okay folks, here's the deal. I'm at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. This is gonna be a special one. We're way up this mountain. This is the operating station here.
Kilo Echo Zero Victor India Mike Park Department.
The traveler has come.
He was a huge, beastly, bulging man. Plates were from Kansas.